Hey guys, welcome to another collection video. Today I'll be opening up some Chilling Reign booster packs and showing off some of my cards in one of my rare card collection binders. I've got a few of these, but this is just one I'll be showing off in this video. Today is a public holiday. It's currently May Day, and in Brisbane everything is shut. So trying to shop around and get some groceries and food for the day. I managed to find a gas station that has a little Coles Express attached to it, like a little mini grocery store, and they ended up having some Pokemon cards. So I bought a couple of packs and I've already opened them up, so I thought I'd just go through them and show you guys the hits, give away the code cards. So Chilling Reign is notorious for having terrible pull rates, and in this white code card pack we got a Lycanroc holographic and a Melanie reverse holo. So enjoy those code cards, guys. If you take a code card, feel free to pause the video and type in to the comments at what time you took the code card, so that someone else doesn't try and take the same one that you've already taken. This was a green code card. This one didn't have anything interesting in it, just a reverse holo. This one here was also green, so that's the second last one. So I just bought 4 from the Coles at the gas station, and this one had a Shuppet reverse holo in it. But these are the last packet I was pretty happy with. So we have a white code card in this last packet. And here is the code. And in this last packet, we'll do the full pack trick here. Ledian, Shuppet, Cubfu, Blitzel, Quillfish, Galarian Slowpoke as an upside down Golett. That's probably from me shuffling the cards. A Rugged Helmet reverse holo. And a Rainbow Rare Tornadus VMAX, really cool card. Pretty happy that I got this one. I'm going to put it straight into a sleeve as well. So it cost me $6 per booster pack, so it was about $24 for all 4 of them. And this Tornadus VMAX in Australian dollars is about 20 bucks, but I can probably sell this on eBay for 30. So I came out ahead today with this card. I've already got one in my Chilling Reign Master set, so this is now a spare, and I either have to trade it or sell it or put it in my rare card Pokemon card binder, which I'm about to show off here, guys. This is pretty exciting. I haven't shown this off on camera before. This is a collection of just a bunch of rare cards that don't really fit into any of my master sets, or they might be duplicates. They could also be some like vintage cards. I don't think there's any promos or anything, but this is a really cool binder to start with. It's Mewtwo with the silhouette behind in purple, and this is like one of the premium binders you can pick up at EB Games, or if you're in the US it would be GameStop, and I think it was about 40-50 Australian dollars when I picked this up. So let's get straight in. So there's some really rare cards here. We've got some vintage E-Series holos. Here's a Mewtwo from Skyridge or Acopolis or something. Expedition maybe. Yeah, Expedition, and it has a really fat swell there. This is a gorgeous card. I love all of these e-reader holos. Here's an Azumarill as well. Really nice artwork. And then this Raichu. I remember buying this so that I could have 3 e-reader holos. Oof, gorgeous. This one is also Expedition. And then here we have a Lugia Legend, and there's 2 cards. So this was in like the Heart Gold, Soul Silver sets, and they used to have Legend cards where you needed 2 to be able to get them to work. So if I turn the book like this, you can see it's sort of diving in the water and has some text. It's all a bit skewed, but some of these were playable cards. These were like the ultra rares of that set. And there's some really nice artwork on these. This one here is a Lugia holographic. I got this on eBay. It's called Explosive Birth, but it's from the 10th anniversary movie promo set that you can get in Japan. So it comes with like a bunch of other holo promos, but this is my favorite. It's just absolutely gorgeous artwork. I really love Lugia, and this is probably the best art of any Lugia card ever. Unfortunately, it's not good enough to grade, so none of these cards are in my grading pile. These are all just collection stuff. Down here, these are Platinum Arceus set cards. So we've got the Reverse Holo Charizard, Salamence holographic, Kabutops. Some really cool old cards here. Some more Heart Gold, Soul Silver stuff here, like the Umbreon. I can't remember if this is from the set or if it's from a deck holographic. There's some holos here, Red Gyarados, Secret Rare Alpha Lithogram, some really old, absolutely gorgeous cards here. So I'm going into some vintage base set stuff as well. Alakazam, Ninetales, Clefairy, Mewtwo's, Chansey, Zapdos and Gyarados, and Ancient Mew. There's some really good condition cards here, and I would grade them, but I just prefer them having these in my book. On the left side here, I've organised it so that there's a few of the Neo set, Wizards of the Coast cards, and I'm in love with the Neo set holographics compared to the base Jungle and Fossil. I really love this Houndour, so if you watched my last video, I picked that up in a collection. There's an Azumarill there from the same one. It's a Fossil Aerodactyl, some more Neo set cards. It's a really absolutely gorgeous Celebi holographic, Jumpluff and Steelix, Heracross Kingdra, and Team Rocket Dark Magneton. And then we've got Jungle over here, Snorlax, Kangaskhan, Vileplume, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Mr. Mime, Scyther, and this is a really rare Electrode from Jungle as well, but it's a no symbol error print, so much harder to get this one. It's a error misprint, pretty rare, a bit more expensive than the standard one. And here I put a couple of just like the commons and stuff. I like the base set evolutions and things. Here's a Scyther from Jungle holographic. I think there's a second one here, yeah. So there's a few double ups. Here's a first edition Lapras, non-holographic, and then this side is the just unlimited but holographic Lapras. Some more first edition cards, holographic Ditto, Kadabra Abra, first edition Kabutos, first edition, lots of first edition cards here. This is a Wizards of the Coast stamped Dark Charmeleon. Some more Neo cards, I love these ones. This is like the World Tour Pikachu promo, but this one is like, there's a little bit of a crease you can see there. Some of these cards aren't the best condition, but they're just really nice binder cards. Here we got some first edition cards again. Holographic Sabrina's Alakazam, Lieutenant Surge's Magneton, which looks so similar to this Dark Magneton here. And then we've got Lieutenant Surge Electabuzz, first edition Lieutenant Surge non-holographic. This really cool Sleeping Rocket Snorlax, Holo Giovanni. And then over the page, we've finished the Wizard Coast stuff, and I've started arranging this folder sort of like the oldest cards first, and then it comes up to the more recent cards. So apart from this page, everything else in the next couple of pages should be like Diamond and Pearl or Black and White era stuff. But there is a couple of like X and Y stuff that I didn't really know where to put. So like Radiant Collection, Generations, 20th anniversary cards here. And then some Diamond and Pearl set cards. This is a really cool Giratina. I bought this off Troll and Toad because I love the artwork. Sitting in front of that moon, looking so evil. Oh, that is amazing. And we got some black and white promos. No, not promos, black and white holos. This is some really cool cards here. There's like Lucario. Wasn't really a fan of the black and white holographics, the way that they did like the the horizontal lines, and the artworks for the black and white set weren't really like anything like flashy either. So nothing like too crazy on this page, but we do have an original, the first full art textured card ever made, which was this Reshiram, going with the black and white series Zekrom full art as well. And it doesn't really look textured because it's glossy, but it is raised. So the Reshiram is actually raised out of the card where the background isn't. So this is like the original one they made before they started doing the scratchy texture. Really cool how they designed the full arts and the evolution of that. And this Reshiram here, interesting enough, has this really cool mosaic black and white pattern on the background. And for being in the Legendary Treasures set, I thought it was really interesting to point out that the 25th anniversary Reshiram also has a very similar black and white mosaic sort of painted style on its artwork as well. So you can see that like the poses and everything, there's not a lot of depth to the actual Pokemon. It's almost like two-dimensional. So they're very similar designs. Wouldn't be surprised if it was the same artist. It is. So they got the same artist to design the card. That is pretty interesting to see that. All right, moving on. So we've got some more black and white stuff here. These like theme deck holos and holographics from the sets. That's a legendary Ho-Oh EX from Dragons Exalted. That was really playable back in the day. Some more holos. I've got a Dragons Exalted holographic Ampharos too. So not a really big fan of all those holographics, the way they did those. Plasma Freeze, Latios EX, absolutely gorgeous card. I love this and the Latias. Unfortunately, it has like a little nick. One of the corners, I can't remember. It's not the best condition, but it's a great binder card. And this Pikachu as well. Secret Rare, Shiny Pikachu. Massive crease over the card, but a good one to have in the binder. Coming over the page to some Diamond and Pearl cards. These are all really old stuff as well. Got Empoleon. This is all the base set. So the only ultra rares in the Diamond and Pearl sets were the level X's, and I'm pretty sure they were like at the very end of the sets as well. So they weren't like Sword and Shield style sets where your V's and V Maxes are in the set with all the types. Really interesting. It was very hard to get those ultra rare pulls as well. In fact, it was quite difficult to even get holos. But the Diamond and Pearl set holos are fantastic. Really, really nice way that they do their holos. And the art's great, so I love these three. The Generation 3 starters. Got some Shamans here as well. Motham, and then this Glaceon here has a really nice swirl on the corner. Really, really nice artwork on that one. The reverse holos weren't too bad either. Especially when they're paired with artwork as good as that. Some more Diamond and Pearl cards. Tyranitar, Ninetales. Professor Rowan and some reverse holos. And then over the page I've got some Pikachu here. So that would be some Diamond and Pearl Platinum set Raichu holo. This is a Pop Series Pikachu. Non-holographic. Pichu, again from a Diamond and Pearl and Platinum set. Sun and Moon Unified Minds Raichu. A secret rare Pikachu, once again, from Black and White base set. Much better condition than the last one I showed. And then another Unified Minds reverse Pikachu. And then we've got the Alolan Raichu and Standard Raichu GX and the Full Art GX. So I'm not actually doing any master sets of these, that's why they're all in here. Or they're either here because they're spare and duplicates. Over the page here I've got some Cosmic Eclipse stuff. Eventually I'll put these in the book when I do my Cosmic Eclipse master set. Some really, really gorgeous art in here, like Arceus Dalga Palkia. Charizard breaks in. It's a really interesting combo how they got a little Pokemon combined with like a more powerful one. And this is a really nice one, Reshiram Zekrom with N in the center. And the Solgaleo and Lunala with Lily. Some Ultra Beasts here, Secret Rare, Draw Energy. Some reverse holos. Over the page we're at the X and Y. So this is the X and Y sets. Out of all the sets, this is the ones I'd probably have the most cards out of. I've completed all the master sets for every X and Y set. Some really great artwork in these sets, like this Jolteon holographic, the Secret Rare Gyarados EX from Breakpoint, and the Gyarados. We call these half art cards because instead of taking up the full card, it takes up half the card for the art. Absolutely gorgeous holos they put into these. It's almost like a character rare, but without the trainers. There's another Latios EX. It's a really cool attack. Lets you go first and attack first. Very playable card back in the day. Some more half art cards here. Except this one is a reverse holo half art card. You can see the Swellow has the holo on outside the picture, whereas this half art holo Togekiss, the holo's in the center on the picture. Some more holos here, some dragon types. Ganium and Typhlosion, White Kyurem, Raikou, Mega Tyranitar. It's a Secret Rare Mega Heracross EX from Furious Fists. I must have bought this in a collection a while ago, but the reason I never sold it is because it's only like a $20 card, and for like the rarity and how hard it is to actually find this card, to me it's worth a lot more than $20, so I decided just to keep it. Heaps more holos over this side. Steam Siege and Fernape. This Politoed from Furious Fists. Cool artwork. There's a Slowking as well. This Octillery holo was really playable back during the X and Y series. This is like the B-Barrel from Brilliant Stars. Does exactly the same thing. So stage 1, you got to evolve into it, and then the ability lets you draw until you have 5. Very good card. Some more holos here. Machamp. Furious Fists. Some really cool holos. That Lucario's absolutely gorgeous. Fates Collide set, so you can see in the background you've got some Alakazam, Mega Alakazams and stuff. Over the page I've put all the GX Ultra Rares, so we've got Sun and Moon series Ultra Rares, Shining Volcanion, Naganadel GX, and the Hyper Rare. Espeon Deoxys, Mewtwo and Mew, Darkrai GX, the Mux, Marshall and Machamp. Oh, and this is gorgeous. Gengar and Mimikyu GX. Even though it's not a full art, it's absolutely stunning. I really like this one. Then we've got, not Ultra Prism, but Forbidden Light, Greninja GX. I forgot this was even a set. We've got Buzzwoles, Dialga, Heatran GX. So this Dialga GX attack lets you take another turn, and it does 150 damage, and this is pretty much exactly the same as the Dialga V-Star that is coming out, which does 200 and something damage and lets you take another turn. Pretty much exactly the same. We've got a Mew with the Bench Barrier. Some more Sun and Moon holos. The Sun and Moon holos are nice. It's got like this sort of watery texture to them, a wave sort of texture. Looks like a liquid. Works really nice with like water types especially. Some Dragonites here. This is Sun and Moon base, so I've got a few of those stacked behind each other. Some more Dragon types. Rhyperior and Terrakion. Here is some EX cards. So this is a promo Moltres EX. This came from a tin. So in 2003, I believe, 2005, there was a trio tin. So you could get a Moltres, Articuno, or Zapdos tin that came with this promo and like 3 other packets inside. Pretty cool card. The Shattered Hollow EXs from Fire Red and Leaf Green sets at around the same time were much better. And this Entei EX I recently got in a trade a couple of weeks ago. There's some more Fire Red Leaf Green hollows. It's a really nice set, this Fire Red Leaf Green. Very unique how they have like the Pokeball, and you can see all the energies in the reverse pattern. And just like that. And then the normal holographics were just holographic spots like this. Really cool. So that's like another normal hollow. And then that's the reverse. And then only the reverse rares had the Pokeball reverse in the center. All the rest of the reverse rares were just like this with energy patterns on the outside. But there's some stunning artwork in Fire Red Leaf Green, like that Diglett. Coming up here, I've got some more Sword and Shield era cards. There's another Generations 20th anniversary Raichu. I believe that's there because it's a full holographic misprint. So the holo isn't just on the center, it's over the whole card. So I put here a selection of Sword and Shield holos and V's and stuff that I like that I'm not doing sets of. So we've got base set Snorlaxes. There's another Snorlax. Some legendaries, the Suicune Entei. Some V's and VMAXs. Some Rebel Clash cards. Some more Sword and Shield base. Some EX era holos again. Some Delta Species up here. Legend Makers. When they did reverse holos for these older sets, apart from Fire Red and Leaf Green, all the other ones had a little stamp in the corner of the picture that told you what set it was from. So that was really cool. Like this EX Emerald. I love the art on these ones, the Trico.